The probation service is being set up to fail with the expansion of electronic monitoring. UK prisons are at 99% capacity, with pressure being shifted onto probation. The government plans to double those on tag to 40,000 by late this year, but probation is not built to absorb this. There's a 10,000% shortfall of staff, very limited training, and over 40 cases being handled per officer, and the system that they rely on has not been meaningfully redesigned in 34 years. The technology is not fit for purpose. The current hardware fails in everyday conditions, requiring stable housing, inhumane charging, and unrealistic check-ins, and the software is not any better. Alerts can take days to reach probation, data lacks context, and records still require manual logging. So what happens when you combine broken tech with an overstretched system? People are just reduced to alerts, leading to unnecessary recalls. We have heard cases of women delaying going to the hospital in fear of breaching their tag, with some even receiving warrants simply for seeking medical care. This is not just inefficiency, it's a system causing harm.
And this is why we created Beacon, a wrist-worn tag with contextual software designed to reduce inequality and create a more resilient probation system. Beacon recognizes two users, the wearer and the probation officer, turning raw data into clear, actionable insight. The device reduces technical failure-led recalls and uses simple feedback to prevent violations before they even happen, supporting real community reintegration. And its data integrates within existing systems, enabling officers to make faster, fairer, and more proportionate decisions. With £500 million in contracts up for renewal by 2030, providers are actively looking for solutions that improve efficiency and reduce risk. Beacon sits between hardware and software, and it's designed to plug into existing infrastructure while outperforming it. We make electronic monitoring 28% cheaper by reducing manual processes and unnecessary recalls. And most importantly, we help providers like Serco deliver a system that works. That's operationally, financially, and humanly.
We didn't just identify this problem. A retired probation officer told us they have waited weeks to verify a hospital emergency, either risking escalation or putting someone under stress for something that wasn't their fault. And that Beacon will be a game changer since there's no efficient way to get information we can provide at the moment. From the wearer side, a birth companion practitioner told us some women delay going to hospital even during labor because they are afraid of breaching their tag. And from industry, the CEO of Ulilink, the software provider for probation, highlighted the major gaps in communication and workflow, and there is a clear opportunity to work with providers like them or Circle. In just 4 months, we have spoken with over 50 stakeholders across different fields. We have had really strong validation so far, and we are continuing those conversations right now. Reform is already happening. £700 million is being invested. Provider must scale quickly, but current system cannot. And that is exactly where Beacon comes in.
We plan to license our software and hardware to the current EM contract holders, with the overall aim of scaling up to a fully integrated system that can be licensed globally. To break this down a little further, we're currently securing IP and building customer engagement. Following investments and grants, we'll start localized trials, building up to paid pilots. To make money in the meantime, we will license the software analytics to the current contract holders, improving performance before replacing any infrastructure, with the goal of having a fully integrated system by 2030. To outline how we will use the $1 million investment, we plan to take our prototypes out of the lab and in situ, piloting with 100 users by late 2027, setting us up to impact millions of lives in the years to come. An impact that will spread globally with more than 40 countries using EM. Billions are flowing into a system that Beacon could revolutionise. And while you may be thinking that we're just students stepping into a complex legacy system, our background in engineering and design have trained us to go into unfamiliar systems and rebuild them from first principles, which the foundation of Beacon has been built on. We're Beacon Services. Thank you for listening to us.